Do do. Do 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 do. Star Trek action. All right. I'm gonna open it up with the American Standard. Just gonna. Oh no. Oh, one of the Lord with me to Mecca. These all things for Samaria and Jerusalem. The people who listen to earth and the Lord God. Be witness against the Lord is holy temple. For behold, the Lord is coming forth from his my eyes have been struggling recently. For behold, the Lord is coming forth from his place. He will come down and tread on the earth and tread on high places of the earth. Let's see if I can read this without it. The mountains will melt under him, and the villages will be split like wax before the fire, like water poured down a steep place. And this is for the rebellion of Jacob. All right. All this is for the rebellion of Jacob and for the sins of the house of Israel. What is the rebellion of Jacob? It is not Samaria. What is the high places of Judah? Is it not Jerusalem? For I will make Samaria a heap of ruins in the open country, planting places for a vineyard. I will pour her stones down to the valley. Pour her stones down into the valley. And will lay bare her foundations. All of her idols will be smashed. All of her earnings will be burned with fire, and all of her images I will make desolate. For she collected them from a harlot earning, and to the earnings of a harlot they will return. Oh, struggling to read this without my glasses. But, oh, there's nobody here. Okay, so I keep struggling. Try my other glasses. Yeah. Glory to God, the highest. Okay. Because of this, I must lament and wail, and I must go barefoot and naked, and I will make a lament like jackals, and a mourning like the ostrich, for her wombs is incurable, for it has come to Judah, it has reached the gates of my people, even to Jerusalem. So there that is. This is the book of Micah. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, man? So yeah, it's the book of Micah. I think that's how you say it, Micah. Micah the prophet. You know, I like to open up with some readings. That's some Old Testament reading. And like I said, my eyes are struggling. I'm thinking about going back to the gym. I gotta get motivated though. I think well, what happened is my memberships were canceled because of my health. The healthcare company canceled. They stopped paying for Silver Sneakers. Silver Sneakers was giving me a deal. You know, I was only paying half what everybody else was paying. Like, I had a really nice, sweet deal, and Silver Sneakers was like, do the home workout you were doing. Yeah. Silver Sneakers was just like, we not doing that no more. I was like, dang, y'all just cut me off like that. So both gyms kind of was just like, yeah, your membership's canceled. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and I'm just gonna go back to Planet Fitness. I just haven't gone up that way because I've been so into, these appliances and trying to get these washing machines going on, and you know what I'm saying? The martial arts, yeah, I've been practicing on my speed and my punches. I still got my little 30-pounder over here, and I'm still strong in my body. I'm just not, gym strong. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing what those guys are doing, and I don't even try to fool myself. I mean, I'm just older. I just can't do it anymore. I can't do it, guys. I can't keep up with you guys anymore. And I'm okay with that. Okay. I was like, what? Banana, wait, banana. I'm okay with that. I can't keep up with the young people anymore. I don't have the speed. And I'm gonna tell you what it really is. I'm in pain all the time. And once that pain hits you, you're not motivated when your body's always like in pain, so that's really what's going on. And then you just don't want to do it because you're gonna be in pain. And I got all kind of conditions that are it's just not good. But you guys, I'm almost 60. And I know it's like, oh, you're not old, you're still, I don't know, you can still do this, that, and the third. But that car crash really got me some years ago. It slowed me down. Yeah. What up, young man? How are you? Just a tad because of my high school high blood pressure. Yeah, I got high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of things that are happening. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be. I was even told by my doctor, you gotta chill. I was like, wow, yeah. It's like, yeah, you can't go up there and you can't go to the gym and do all that straining that you was doing and all that. And it was like, nah, you can't do that no more. I was like, say word? Oh yeah, my memory's still in there, bro. Yeah, I'm still in there. That's what the doctor told me. I was like, what happened? They said you got a little going on. I was like, it was like, yeah, you gotta, because I was like, I ain't feeling too sharp. And they was like, oh, let's take a look. And once they, gave me the once over, they was like, yeah, you got. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, man, this is what happened to you. And it was like, listen, there was nothing you could do. You've had it all your life. I was like, I had it all my life. It was like, yeah, you were born like that. I said, stop the madness. You mean this was going to happen to me no matter what I did? And pretty much, yeah. But here's what you can do. But here's what you can do now that you know you have it. You know, you gotta exercise, but you can't do a lot of straining. Like a lot of that. And I was like, Doc, I gotta move washing machines, refrigerators. They was like, yeah, you can't. Like you can move them, but you can't, by yourself and all this other stuff you were doing. Yeah, you can't do that. I was like, Doc, I was picking up 175 pounds over my head. And they was like, nah, you don't want to do that no more. Anything that makes you bear down, this is what the doctor told me. Anything that makes you bear down, like strain, nah, I can still move them like here and there, but I can't like be constantly yanking them, picking them up like you know what I'm saying? Whirlpool, what you got on my 40? I can't do that no more. Like I can still pick one up, but if it's a lot of straining, they're just like, don't do it. Not a lot of straining. I was like, that's my workout right there. They was like, yeah, none of that. But you can still go to the gym. So that's why I was like, you know what? Oh yeah, I could pick them up. I could still pick them up. But they was like, don't pick them up. I said, you know what? I'm gonna listen to what you said. And then after a year, I went back to the same doc and they did a whole test on me and they was like, you're getting better. I was like, say word? They were like, yeah, your whole, you still have it, but it's getting better. It's not getting worse. I was like, yeah, you gave me some medicine. I'm not feeling as bad as I was because I was like, woo. It was like, yeah. And I said, that's because I don't go to the gym and, be straining a lot. And they was like, yeah, you can't do it. Like, you cannot do it. You can't go and put 315 on there and be, eat no more of that. What did they say was the matter? I was born with a abnormality of the heart. And there are other, if it gets worse, yeah, I have to have something go in there and, do a little this, that, and a third. But they said, listen, yeah. They said, listen, you were born like this. I was like, Doc, I used to be a distance runner. It was like, yeah, that's what's helping you. Pretty much, yeah, we get it, but you were always, you were born like this. And there are lots of people who are born with a bicuspid valve is what it's called. Most people who are naturally, the hearts are born with a tricuspid. I was born with a bicuspid. And because of this, I have a leaky valve. So, yeah, it can cause you problems. I was like, damn. It's like, yeah. You was in denial about my blood. No, don't ever be in denial if the doctor tells you something. What you can do is change the way you do things. But don't be like, I don't believe you. Be like, you know what? If I got some stuff at home that I can change to maybe, see if what they're saying is correct. Because you don't have to take it face value because it's you. You're like, man, I know me. But, if you get dizzy, if you get tired, if you have the symptoms, it's a good chance that, what they're saying is correct. So you got to change your ways. You got to do it. You can't, you're not 25 anymore. You just, it is what it is. Like, I can't go out. I just can't do what I used to do. Even though my body is saying, oh, like you're physically strong enough, your muscles are like, I used to, this is what you're doing right now. You're going, I'm only this old. And then you're going, I could go to the gym and do this. That's what you're doing. You know what that's called? Pride. That's what that's called. Because I know what you're doing. You got all these, you strong, you know what I'm saying? Yet you see people at the gym, you're like, I could pick that up. You're like, what, he deadlifts, what, 405 twice? That's what you're doing, but don't do that. Do not do that. Because that's that person's life. You don't know what's going on with them. Some young buck is going to pull up beside you and they're going to be, and you're going to look at them and you're going to be like, bet, let's get it. They're going to come and, put 500 on and, yank it. You're going to be like, man, I could, and don't do it. Don't do it. You're at the age where you got to go, you know what? You got it. You got it, young man. Good lift. And just keep going. Because if you want to make it to my age, you got to start listening up now. Do you remember the white lady who asked me, yeah, what about her? Yeah, you never said much about her. Yeah, what about the white woman? White women. Shoot, I might have to go get me a white woman to help take care of me. They'll take care of you. You get the right one. Shoot, because these black women ain't hitting no, they ain't talking about nothing. She asked me to date her again. She says she missed me. Yeah, you might want to. Bro, she knew you for all of 5 seconds. What do you mean she missed? She knew you for half an hour on a random day. What do you mean you missed me? What do you miss? We didn't do anything. You didn't throw your tongue down her throat, so how's she missing you? What do you mean? What do you mean you missed me? Wait a minute, did I miss something? Was there a life that we had that I don't know about? You missed what? You missed what? I don't know. Did we get did we get something to eat that I wasn't aware of? You missed me. Get out of here. I miss you. I miss you, hi doggo. Oh, hi doggo. How I've missed thee. You mathematic genius. Hi doggo. Come thee hither. Let us be one, hi doggo. She crazy? Hey, you're gonna have to put her through some tests to, before you, go any further. You're gonna have to ask her to expound on you miss. What you mean? What you mean? Like what you mean? You gonna have to, I don't know, get her social security number or something. You're gonna have to look up her last boyfriend or something. You're gonna have to look up her last dude and be like, matter of fact, that's how you get a woman. That's how you get them. Maybe they snap out of that delusion that you're like you're stupid. You'd be like, hey, what happened to your last boyfriend? Yeah, I would like to talk to him. What happened to your last guy? Jeffrey, is that his name? Yeah, I want to talk to Jeff. Get him on the phone. See what Jeff says. Bob? Is it Bobby? Let's see what Bobby has to say. Robert? Let's see what Roberto has to say. Oh, Robbie. Robbie will give you the lowdown. He'll be like, yeah, this girl's crazy, bro. Don't do it. Oh, yeah, you mean Stephanie. Yeah, she's out of her damn mind. Oh, you mean, yeah, Melissa. Yeah, she's alone. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's the same one, isn't it? Let me see which one he's talking about. Yeah, let me see if this is. Oh, you mean Melissa? Yeah, she's a. Yeah, we're good on that one. Guy's asking me about one of my washing machines. I'm trying to negotiate. Yes. Oh, you mean Melissa? Yeah, she's man. She's a nutter. She's a craze ball. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just do your own investigations. Don't listen to me. I'm out of the game. I'm old. I'm ruined. I'm not young and virile like you. She asked you to date. Yeah, I'm not young and virile. I'm at restriction, audience restriction. Oh, there's nobody here anyway. I'm not young and virile. I'm dated. Are you fine on the price? Yes. Well, 200. Looking for something a little cheaper but good condition. Like, looking for. They want a great machine, but they don't want to pay the asking price. So here we go with this. I want a great product. I just don't want to pay for it. It's like, I'm not your guy. One of my machines almost caught on fire today. You have a lot listed. Unfortunately for her, I already watched it. Uh-oh, what happened? You already watched what? You watched what? Her big brother, okay. You already watched what? I want you to be. Oh, Guadalupe, could you be my lover, Guadalupe? Guadalupe, doggo. Guadalupe, hot doggo, won't you be my lover? Like, get out of here, Melissa. I'm studying. I'm studying for my exams, Melissa. I don't have time to Melissa. Melissa. What do you think about Abraham? Oh, Alabama. What do you mean, Alabama? Alabama? As a place to visit? I've been there before. Yeah. I've been there before. It's different. It's different. It's slow. Slow, man. I got people who live down there. You had an offer to do an internship. What? Are you asking me for my advice? Are you asking me for my advice? Oh, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When you get my age, the worst thing that happens to humans when they reach a certain age is regret. It is the worst thing. Your life should be mapped out to where you don't regret what you did. That is the best advice I can give any person, even if they're freaking 70 right now. Don't live with regret. If you're 70 right now and you can still go and do something, go do it. Go do it, because you're only going to be 71 and then 72 and then 73. It's not like time is going to stop. Don't live in regret. Be like, I did that. I wanted to go do it. I did it. It's like, there are people who are like 40 and 50-year-olds. They're going back to college. They're going to law school, and it's like, you're freaking 40, 50. And I'm like, yeah, I always wanted to be a lawyer. And then they become a lawyer, and it's not like these firms are like, oh, I got to hire this guy. They're like, yeah, I'm 45. I went to law school. I know a guy. I went to school with his son. He said, my dad was 36 years old and decided to become a doctor. He went, got a degree, got into medical school. Boom, he became a doctor. About 8 years later, boom, he's a doctor. Don't live in regret. And I mean that. Don't. I wake up every day and I think, what do I want to do? And then I go do it. Every day. I look at how much money I have, how much money I want to spend. And if I want to go do it, I do it. I jump in my car and I go down the street and I do it. And that's just that. Right now, I mean, for years, I've just been chilling and just doing whatever. See, I mean, I don't know what the conversation is. They're going to pay you $6,000. Bro, if you don't get your ass on the plane, if you don't do it, bro, you're gonna, let me say this. You got to ask yourself how many people are offering you $6,000 to get up off your tuchus and go do something. That's going to benefit you. When I got a degree, I didn't get an internship. I didn't intern with anybody, and I wish I would have. It would have been a huge difference. But I had no experience, so nobody hired me. And now you're talking about the number. Okay, let me also say this. Let me say this about government jobs. Government, city, state, county. Those jobs are the most secure jobs you're ever going to have. Now, even though there's been a big flux because of the economy, trust me, they're still the most secure jobs. When those jobs were let go, the governments had to offer these people money to let them go. When you get fired privately, especially in certain states, it's at will. They can just walk up to you and say, yeah, hi doggo. How you doing? You good? Yeah, you're fired. I worked for the state, and they let a whole floor go. But when they let us go, and I was intermediate, but when they let us go, we still had our PERS. So the people who've been there for years just went and collected their PERS. I didn't even know I had PERS until they sent me an email and said, hey, you've been here for so many months, you have PERS. I was like, what's that? Sure enough, I got what little money I paid into. Regular private jobs don't do that. In other words, what I'm telling you is, if you decide to take this job, you'll be doing an intern for the government, and you're going to start earning money the second that they hired you. The second that you step foot in there, and it's like, this is your first day, you're making money that you don't even know about. And when that's over with, you can turn around and collect your PERS. Yeah, even if you don't work for them anymore, you turn around and collect it. It depends on how long you were there. Well, I mean, even if you, I mean, with an offer like that, knowing what I know now, I wouldn't even look anywhere else. But that's me. That's me. Because when the police stop you and try to give you a bogus ticket, they're going to ask you a bunch of questions. And one of them is like, so where you headed to? I'm headed to work, or I'm headed from work. They're going to say, where do you work at? You're going to say, NASA. They're going to say, oh, really? That's cool. All right, well, go ahead and slow down. You go on about your way. How do I know this? Because I used to work for the House of Representatives in Ohio. I was speeding in Pennsylvania. And I told the trooper, well, I work for the House of Representatives. And he said, do you have proof of that? I whipped out my resume and showed it to him. He said, slow down, have a nice day. I was doing 77 and a 55. I remember one time my neighbor, Larry, was a crackhead. Larry's car had a crack across the windshield. His license plate was, wrong, outdated, didn't have a sticker on it. Larry didn't have a license. The police came, called a tow truck, and was about to tow his car until me and another guy who we both worked for the House of Representatives, we came outside and we were like, what's going on here? And they were like, hey, they're towing Larry's car. Call Larry. So we yell up to Larry's window, Larry, they're towing your car. And big old police officers out there, the tow truck guys hooking it up. And I said, why are you towing his car again? I said, because I work for the House of Representatives. And when I get to work on Monday, I'm going to find out exactly what you're doing. He listened, he looked at me, and he looked at the tow truck driver, and he said, put his car down. He put the car down. He said, Larry came outside. He said, you got to fix your license. You got to blah, blah. Mind you, Larry didn't have a license. He said, you got to do this, and this by this time. And that tow truck driver took off, and the police officer took off, and that was the end of the conversation. One time, like I said, my buddy we all lived in the same building. His friend went to jail. When he went to jail, he called him. He went down to the jail and whipped out his card and was just like, my name is so-and-so. I work for the Ohio House of Representatives. I want to know why he's in jail. They let him out just like that. Just like that. He was out. So, I mean, if you say, hey, I work for H&R Block, they would have said, we don't care. I'm just telling you, and listen, I haven't worked for the House of Representatives in 30 years. If I go before a judge, that judge is going to know I used to work for the Ohio House of Representatives. He's going to know that I'm ex-military. He's going to know that I have a 4-year degree. When the judge looks at that, they don't think you're just a regular schmegler anymore. They look at that and go, oh, okay, this guy did something with his life. This guy, I work for ODJFS. They're going to be like, this guy is not this, he's not out here thugging. This, you show up in a suit and tie. This guy did something with his life. That's what you want to do. When the authorities try to come after your family or something, you want to whip out that card. You want your family to be able to say, hey, Hidalgo works for NASA. Not to mention, you want to get your family, and you want to slide them in that door. That happens too. Once you get in there and learn the ropes, you tell your whoever this is what you got to do if you want to come along this way. It is not exactly nepotism when you're telling people how to apply for a government job. Nepotism is when you're in a position of power and you give them you can't do that. But you can tell them the best route to go. Don't forget, I almost worked for the government up until, what was it, last year, the year before last? Donald Trump was like, no, we're not hiring anybody for, anybody else for the IRS position. There went my job. I would love to work for NASA. Today, I would do it today if NASA said, hey, can you come? I would be like, absolutely. Of course, I wouldn't know what they would want me to do. I would probably work in their health department somewhere, and I would be willing to do that. I mean, with my degree and whatnot. Hell, they can put me in the motor pool somewhere, and I could fix on some of their. I'd do it. I'd be there 5 in the morning every day. I'd do it because I know the judge and the cops will stay off my back if I'm working at places like this. They just love pulling me over for the stupidest reason. But once they see that you're about something, they leave you the hell alone. I remember one time the cops were just harassing me every day after work until I called the police department and told them what my name is, what my address was, and I said, y'all better leave me alone. They were trying to strike fear into me, and then I just went off one day. I called the police department, y'all better leave me the hell alone. That was it. So yeah. Well, I think you take my advice to heart. So I gotta watch what I say to you. But I'm telling you now, don't live in regret. Don't live in envy. Don't wish you were somebody else. I spent time doing that. It was a waste. You know why? Because nothing changes. Don't say, oh, I wish I was this. You're not. You're not. I wish I was younger. You're not. You're not young. You're not younger. You're not younger. I'm not 70. Hell, I'm not even 60. I'm 58. But I don't sit here and wish I was 48. But I remember when I was 48. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm never going to be 48 again. I don't look at you and go, oh my God, you're so smart. You're gonna have all this, and go, I wish I was you, because I don't wish I was you. I don't know what hell you're going through or what hell you're gonna go through. I only know what hell I'm going through and what hell, I know that. That's why you gotta be careful about wishing you were somebody else, because you don't know what's about to happen to them. But you can be your best you. And I would love to hear about your whole experience with NASA. I would love to hear that. But if you don't go, that's also fine. This is not, I'm not taking that personally. I'm saying that if you go, tell us about it. Because there's not a lot of people that are saying, hey, NASA is about to pay me $6,000 so I can go up there and, hit them with a parabola or whatever the hell you do. Not only that, say that you do that intern and then, you go somewhere else and you become a high school, middle school teacher, whatever, just like you want to be, right? Your kids, the kids that you teach, they go, Mr. Hidalgo, and you're going to be like, yeah, why did you want to become a math teacher? And you go through that whole thing and blah, blah, Mr. Hidalgo, yeah, what did you do before you did this? Well, since you asked children, right out of college, a college intern, I interned at NASA. They're gonna be like, whoa, yeah. I mean, when you're 50, you can still say that. Yeah, I interned at NASA. Whoa. You mean spaceship? Yeah, I interned at NASA. Especially when some other teacher tries to You're a math teacher? you know, you know, because there's gonna be some Studley McStutter who's gonna try to rain on your parade. So, what do you teach? Yeah, I teach math. Yeah, I'm a science teacher. Ah, cool, cool. Where'd you intern at? Or they might even give you that. Yeah, I interned at freaking who knows, some science fair, whatever. They interned. Be like, yeah, I interned at NASA. Excuse me? Yeah, I interned at NASA. Went up there, primary colors type thing. You never heard of that movie? No. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Anyways, I listen. I was doing a job out of marketing. Like I went to Chicago, and me and the managers, we were a bunch of managers, and they were telling us how to, we were going to execute. And one of the managers was a real a-hole. He thought he was hot stuff because he had a degree, and he's sitting around the table. Some big guy too. He's sitting around the table talking about his degree, and there was a girl sitting across from me, black woman, good-looking girl, and she was like, "Well, woman, excuse me." She was like, "This guy keeps talking about he has a 4-year degree." He was like, she was like, "I have a master's degree," and so he thought he was, big stuff because he had this 4-year degree. So I'm talking to her, and then finally, when he was got to run his mouth, I look at her and I go, "So where'd you get your master's degree?" And he was like, "Who has a master's degree?" I was like, "She does," because she wasn't gonna bring it up. But I was like, "Put his dick in the dirt. Where'd you get your master's? Nobody cares about your bachelor's. You're here with us. We're all getting paid the same." I didn't even have a degree then. We're all getting paid the same, McMuffin head. All of us. All right. So you're not, nobody cares. Nobody cares. All right. Stow it. So he didn't like the fact that she had a master's. But I'm like, some people you got to put in your place. These people around here think I'm stupid. They don't know I have a bachelor's degree. They don't know that I'm a soldier. They don't know. Because I don't walk around here selling wolf tickets. I just keep my mouth closed, do my thing. Hell, some of these guys might have master's degrees. There are a lot of people who are not even working who have master's and doctor's degrees. They're smart as a whip. But the world is the way it is. So that's why you can't look at somebody like, man, not a boo-boo. Get out of here, because somebody's going to be like, you try to run up on somebody with a particular math problem, like you're that deal, and they're going to hit you in the head with some real. Bro, I was doing a marketing job, and it was at the convention center, and it was um, they were for engineers. They work with metal, and there were mechanical engineers and chemical engineers. And it was a whole thing for them. Bro, do you know the math you have to have just to be any of those? Like, we were not talking about stupid people. I mean, there were Africans there. There were African Americans there. Not too many. The majority of people were white. There were some Indians there. There were people from all sets, and they were just ordinary, everyday people who can calculate some stuff in their head way better than the majority of humans on the planet. The brain power that was in there was unreal. Unreal. And they're the ones who make our metal and stuff like that, and make all this stuff work, and tensile strength and all this stuff. And the reason why they're, so on top of their game, of course, we go to war. America attacks everybody. They just, we're going to go attack. And one of the reasons why it is not so easy to beat America when it comes to, our ingenuity and the equipment that we have is because of people like them. It's because of them. And we get these people from all over the world that come into America and they just add on to the technology and more technology. And so our technology is like 10 years ahead of China. China, even though China is, they're good. They're really good. But China's technology, when it comes to just metal, just a metal fin, just one strand of metal fin off of an engine that goes into an airplane, just one of the fins. When you take that fin and you look at it under a microscope, it is not the technology that they have. It is not as thin and as strong as an American engine, and because of this, they can't put out as much power in their airplanes as America can do. So when you have a J-30, a J-20, when you have those airplanes that are made by China, you notice that they have twin engines. They have twin engines is because their engines can't put out as much thrust as our engines can. So when you have a F-35 or a F-15 or a F-14 Tomcats and stuff like that, some of those have twin engines. But when you look at the power that each one of them puts out, it's a huge difference. Not to mention, so a J-20, a J-30, they're faster than our F-15. No, they're not faster than the F-15. Well, I think they are faster than the F-15, but they're faster than the F-35 and the F-22. But they can't see the F-20. They can't see an F-22. They can't see it because their technology, when it comes to radar, when it shows up, when something shows up on their radar, it's the size of a quarter. When our airplanes show up on their radar, it's like the size of a dime. So there's a huge difference in who can see who. There's a huge difference. So the F-22 can see you from so far and then fire a missile and hit you. But is it going to outrun a J-30? No, it's not. They don't care. You can't see them. You see how technology is? And all that comes down to metal, and all that comes down to math. It's all math. All of it. Every single bit of it is math. Yeah. If you look, if you're going to work for NASA, go and look at if you can get in some of their departments. I don't know what you'll be able to do. But if you can, talk to some of their engineers, and there are all kind of engineers there. But, if you can nose around and just look at some of the stuff that they can build and how they built it, some of their engines and who they collab with, GE, Pratt and Whitney, Rolls Royce, shoot, I forgot the other ones. But if you can just look at just some of the old airplanes, some of the old Mustangs back in 41, back in the Pearl Harbor days. Look at some of them Mustangs and P-30s. Look at some of them joints. Man, let me tell you something. I wouldn't play with none of those kids. They let me into a high school or middle school. I'm gonna put them right in their place. Don't let me be a substitute teacher. I'm walking in class like, does anybody not want to be here today? Raise your hand. You're dismissed. All right. My name is Mr. Powell. Open to page 31. Is there anybody that doesn't want to read out loud? All right, you're first. Read from paragraph 1. Go. That's it. You don't want to do it? Goodbye. Anybody takes their phone, if anybody takes their phone out, I'm gonna dismiss you from the class. And that's just that. We're here to learn. You don't want to learn, you're free to go. You don't want to learn, get out. For the people that want to learn, boom, here we go. Paragraph 1, go. That's how I feel about it. I'm not playing with none of these kids. None. Because there's not 1 second that needs to be wasted in their little lives that's more important than, getting their act together for the future. Because once they leave mommy and daddy's house, it is no joke. It is no joke out here. Once mommy and daddy ain't taking care of you anymore, you're going to have some issues. You'll have to team up with some of your college buddies. Some of you ain't even going to make it out the house. Yeah, you're not going to make it out the house. You're going to be 30 living in your mother's basement. And it's not because you're stupid or lazy. It's simply because the economy sucks. Yeah. The economy is bad. And until it starts improving, and I would tell kids that too. I'm going to tell, what do we got, a room of 50 kids? I'm telling you, some of you're going to be 30 years old living with your parents. That's because the economy is bad. That's because some of you are lazy. Some of you want to come in here, you don't want to learn. And the economy is only going to take the, people who are rising to the top. So I don't know if you noticed, but, look at the kid sitting next to you. That's your competition. And the second you learn that's the second you're going to get ahead of the class. And that's just the truth. That's your competition. Yeah. If there's a job that's hiring and, you two come to the job, you have the same qualifications, why would I pick one of you over the other? And this is what I tell them. Why would I pick you over them? What makes you so special? And that's the whole gist of it. You want to tell me what makes you so special, but you want me to know this without saying a word. You want me to look at your resume and go, this is what makes you so special. I interned at NASA. That right there tells me loads. Because 1, most people don't intern at NASA. 2, most people can't intern at NASA. They can't get in there. Why? Because they have records. So that automatically, you know how many people come out of high school with a record? Misdemeanor, felony. Young people goof off in high school and come out with a damn record. They're not getting in there. As soon as they pull that up, boom, you're out. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. You got a record? See what this guy wants to negotiate. Oh, he never came back. Okay. Yeah, you got a record? Nobody want to deal with you with a record. Not at that level. You can't even be a janitor. Big ups to janitors. We need janitors. Hell, I'll be a janitor at NASA. I clean the hell out of that bathroom. Yeah, I would. Bob stopped up the toilet again. All right, I'll be right on it. Put my gloves on and my mask, my glasses, pour a couple things down the hole, boom, it's over. Clean it right up, there you go. Let them say whatever they're going to say. Put some fresh toilet paper in there and Boom, have the place smelling spick and span and roll right on out of there and keep going. Jump right into my new F4. Yeah, jump right into my new Chevy. 2025 Chevy Tahoe, 5.7, uh, 8 gear transmission with the freaking with the heavy duty package tires and the extra boost on the engine. Kiss my grits. Yes, I will. I'll go right in there and clean that right up. I clean it right up. Absolutely. With the Brembo brakes. Yeah. Blue. Uh-huh. Summer loving right. I clean it up. No problem. Yeah. The automatic start. Pulling up out of there. Yeah. Pull right up out of the job every day. Yeah, no problem. I got you. Somebody threw up in. Yeah, I got it. No problem. Get a shovel, clean it right up, put it in the garbage bag, boom, mop it up. Some disinfectant on the floor. All set. Have a good day. And keep on rolling like it's nothing. Pull up to my crib, 5 acres. Yeah, 3-bedroom flat, 2-car garage. Shoot. With the tree in the back. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got no problem with that at all. I'm just saying, you got to look at it and go, what's my goal? I mean, you what, 20, 18, 19? I don't know what your goal is, other than to be a teacher, which is cool. But then what? I dated some teachers. One of them had a bachelor's degree. She was doing good. She's doing good. She still is, I think. She still is. She loved her job. And then one day she was like, I'm thinking about getting a master's degree. I was like, why not? She's like, yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, all right. She's like, I think I'm going to go to such and such course. Like, yeah, I know that's cool. She goes, applies, 2 years later, she's done. That's it. 2 years later, got her master's degree. They looked at the start. That happens a lot. Yeah. No. 2 years later, boom. She gets her master's degree. They hit her with a raise. She was like, yeah, they gave me a raise. Just like that. She still works at the same place. This is back in 2012 when I stopped talking to her. She still works at the same place. Yeah, bro. What's your goal, man? A teacher and then what? Because I'm going to tell you something. Anybody who has the skills that you have, you're obviously good at math. You could be a pilot. I mean, if you wanted to, you could probably be an astronaut. And we talked about this before. I told you, go to the moon. I told you this before. And now, I told you this months ago to go to the moon. I was just, being facetious, but I was serious. But still, I was like, just do it all. But now, NASA's calling you. Look, there's this one guy I worked with for one day. One day. He's a guard. And we were just talking. He's got a wife. He's in his 30s. He's got a kid. And he's really good at math. White guy, right? Now, he's already got a job. He's already out there doing it. But what happened was, he said that NASA called him. Said they called me. I was like, why? He said, because they saw how good my math scores were in college. And he said, we want to know if you would like to work on our nuclear program. What? He's like, yeah. He was like, I don't know, because, I'd have to uproot and blah, blah, blah. I was like, what? What do we even do? Who cares that you have to uproot? They want you to work on their nuclear program. And the program they want them to work on? Nuclear submarines. Bro, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. Now, I'm not going to say I don't wish I was that smart, because I do. But I'm not. I'm more creative than I am didactic. That's my thing. I create stuff. The spirits of creation always talk to me. But I really do envy the ability to calculate numbers. I always have. And that's because of the edge it gives you in life. People who are smart. Look, I know a guy who has an IQ of 147. Like, I know this guy. I know him. And he's a consummate drunk. He's black too. I used to date a woman and he dated her mom. And she told me, she said, yeah, he has an IQ of 147. I was like, what? I was like, are we talking about the same man? She's like, yeah. And one day I saw him and I was like, yo, so-and-so said that you have an IQ of 147. Is that true? And he looked at me and was like, he didn't even say, yeah. He didn't even say, you damn straight. He was just like, he kept walking. He all in stride. He didn't break stride. He didn't want to talk to me about it. He didn't explain anything. He was like, and it wasn't like, so what, like laissez-faire. It was like, I know I could be doing more, but I'd rather be doing this. He was where he wanted to be. And he is one of those black guys, like all the time that I've seen him, whenever I go over her house, because she lived with her mom, they all, live together. When I seen him, I never felt any animosity out of him. Like when black dudes get around each other, they, you never felt none of that. He was the happiest dude. And the whole time I didn't know that he had this high IQ. He was a happy dude. He was fun to talk to. Whenever I seen him on the block, it was like, "What up, man?" He'd be like, "What up?" He never spoke about how smart he was. He never said one word. You know how people like to brag on themselves. He never said one word about his intelligentsia. Not one. He never mentioned it. And then when you ask him about it, he still didn't want to talk about it. And even then, in his 40s, he could have just walked in the. This dude was like a freaking Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting. He could have walked in any university and understood what they were saying. He's the literal Good Will Hunting. And now I understand Good Will Hunting. You don't understand it until you see it. You're just like, this cannot be. You cannot be this smart. One of the smartest people in the world walking around. Give that man a bottle and a female, and he is good. He didn't care about. He didn't. I don't even know where he worked, but that was a happy man. He was a happy dude. Some women are crazy. The girl I was dating was crazy too. Once I stopped, on our way out of dating her, I couldn't find out that he was knocking her and her mom. I was like, oh, I'm out of here. Yeah, they was doing crazy stuff like that. But that's all he cared about. He cared about women and booze. He was a drunk, but he wasn't a sloppy drunk. He wasn't. I can't drive drunk. He just liked his wine or whatever he drank, and that was cool. He was still standing upright. He wasn't one of those guys. He's just like, I think he just, it wasn't like he wanted to numb himself to what he could have been or whatever. I think he just wanted to be. He just wanted to exist. There are some people who have high intelligence that you've heard of, but you didn't know that they were that smart. It's because of what they do. One of them is Hedy Lamarr. Another one is Jalen. I think Jalen. I don't know what his last name is. He's a basketball player. He's one of the smartest people in the world. He's brilliant. Look, I forgot. I think he plays for the Celtics. He's brilliant. African dude. Hedy Lamarr was an actress. But she's gorgeous. But nobody knew that Hedy was that brilliant until she started showing them how brilliant she was and started creating things. Hedy Lamarr was brilliant. High IQ. Yeah. I remember I met this African girl. My neighbors were African. And their families, they all get together. One time this one guy brought his kids, and one of them was a little girl. Little 7-year-old girl who used to come and play with her cousin, and he was around 8 or 9, and she used to chase him around and scream and whatnot. And they would often stop over by my porch. I would sit outside, and they would come over and, hey, Mr. Tony, blah blah blah. You know how kids do. And she came over, and he was there, and I was like, "You kids having fun? Whatever." And they were saying whatever kids say. And I was listening to her talk. And everything she said made sense. She didn't say that one sentence without sounding like she'd been through a damn college seminary. Like she sounded like a teacher. She was 7. I looked at her, I said, "You're really smart, aren't you?" She said, "Yes, I am." Yeah, I already know that, well, she's probably in, I don't know, she was 7 then. That was maybe 8 years ago. Brilliant, brilliant kid. So I don't know what grade she's in now, but I'm sure she's doing well. So yeah, if I was your uncle, dad, advisor, I would say go. Go, see what happens. Because that's not something that people can often say that they did. I know that I'd go. Don't ask my black ass to go do something like that because I'm going. I applied for a job recently, and I applied for a. Well, they sent me the job notice. They do that all the time. Hey, there's a job that's it's what the state does. They send them out to everybody who is on there, who's on, who set themselves up to get notices, and it was to be a fraud investigator. I'd do that. I'd go do that for the state. Yeah, 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 bro. You that's the lottery to me. NASA. That is top of the line. I'll be on their ass about it too. Yeah, when do we start? What do you want me to do? I'm not sure if I can fit in it, but yes. I don't know where it's at. I can't. For what? What am I doing that for? What am I wearing a suit for? I fix washing machines. What am I? Just wake up and put on a suit, walk around the house, talking to myself. Jim, David, how's the wife? Great, Tom. How's yours? She's, you know. Yeah, I don't. I look professional. Well, thanks, John. John says I look professional. This is, you hear those dings? This is when I'm professional. When people hit me on Facebook and say, hey, is this available? And I go, why, yes, it is. Oh, yeah, it's available. Come get it. This is my profession right here, customer service. Yeah, man. I haven't worn a suit. You know what? Dang it, sir. I have a blue blazer. Jumping Jehoshaphat. I had a blue blazer in there somewhere in McGillicuddy. That's what I use whenever I have to go to court. I have to dig it out. I don't know where it's at. I need to hang it up though. Shoot, it's gonna have all kind of wrinkles in it. Damn it. I don't know where it's at. I do have one now. Got a blue blazer. I usually throw that on with my blue tie. Yeah, I got one. I do need to. Yeah, I got one. I'll rock one in a minute. I thought you were about to wear it. I was looking. I can't find it. I can't find it. I can't find it. But this the tie I usually wear. The tie I usually wear. John. Tie I wear, John. Where my blazer is. Mr. Cromwell. Mr. Cromwell. It's a nice tie. Yo. I gotta. Mr. Cromwell. I don't even know all my dress shirts are. I don't know where I don't know where I don't use that stuff, man. I know it's at. I don't know where that stuff's at, man. I lost my touch. I lost my touch, bro. Lost my touch. What's this? Nah, big bro, you really look like my PE teacher now. Hey, get drop down and give me 20. I'll be a dope PE teacher. I'll be hitting you little bastards in the head with soccer balls all day. Where you pull to next time? I'm curious to see the quality. Oh man, I don't have a suit, man. I just got the blazer and I don't know what none of that stuff is. But if you come back, I don't know what. I don't know what that stuff is. And my house is full of appliances. Like I have very slim room to maneuver around because I'm like a hoarder now. I'm like a super hoarder. I'm terrible. My house is stuffed with appliances because I try to sell them. Well, I do sell them. I don't try to sell them. I'm curious to where it's at now. Damn it! I try to use the microwave on campus to unfreeze some from tamales, and now the whole student kitchen smells like tamales. I found my brown blazer, John, but I found a brown one. With the suede. Got out the suede, John. Yeah, you got out of suede, baby. Due to my style of life. Oh, who are you? Some executive? You sound like a learned man. You're like, due to my job, and your horse and pepper, sir. Due to my profession, I must concur. It's ball tea, son. All right, we see you. We see you, Booby P. Farnsworth. I believe. Indubitably. Do you use the word indubitably? I bet you do. Indubitably. Indubitably. I can't wait to use that on some white person. You going to lunch right now? Indubitably. Just hit them what I do. Hit some Presbyterian with indubitably. I love it. Indubitably. Mr. Tristan. You believe that a suit makes... Of course it does. Every time I have to show up in court, I have a suit on. One time I showed up in court in the and the attorney who took my case, he did not expect me to show up like that. He looked at the judge and said, "Look at the way he's dressed." Yeah, I came ready for the biznackle. I was like, "What do we got?" I was ready for the biznackle. It's like, Judge! Oh, no wonder. Oh, you're one of those. I believe the stock market will crash on the 3rd of September, 3035. Yeah, you want one of them Alan Greenspan you're one of those guys. Alan Greenspan said, Alan Greenspan said, in the year of 1929, the stock market crashed due to inflation of the bond. The bonds were no longer secure, so they sold at a low price. The price of gold is going to go up 3% Financial advisor. Here's what you should do with your money. Give it to me. your money. The price of the dollar has fallen. Well, these bells are tough. Almost. It's tough. No. The stock market is going to fall. Kroger stock is going down. Bitcoin is freaking Bitcoin. Bitcoin actually went up. Bitcoin actually was at 67. Now it's at what, 71? Let's go look at Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin, see what they're doing. 72. Bitcoin is up. It's down from last month, though. Somebody took a major loss. Bitcoin was in the 90s last month, but it's going back up. Something to consider. I wonder, do you advise people on, because we know you advise people on, stocks, probably not bonds, maybe CDs. Get a CD at, I got a CD once. I got a CD at a bank. Yeah, I got a CD at a bank. And the rate was 4%, something like that. I put $2,000 in it. 1 year later, I made $8. I sold it, and then I owed them because I sold it too early. I was like, damn, I just lost money on a CD. Then I was looking at some short term. I was looking at some CDs at 7% for 6 months. I was looking at those. But the CD doesn't tell you. This is why I don't like about CDs. They don't tell you the penalty. That's where CDs get you. And I think I was going to get one from, I was going to go get one from a credit union. And then I was looking at, I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Then I was looking at getting a CD from like a bank, another bank like Chase or something like that. Because I noticed with Chase Bank is some sneaky summer lovers. Chase Bank will offer you a CD and say, hey, put $750 in. Oh, everybody's gone? Everybody's gone. It doesn't matter. Chase Bank. What am I eating tonight? I don't know. That sounds ominous. all this out. Change this bass up. That's crazy. I'm picking on that. Come now. Somebody's here. What's going on? Just mess around. Just mess around with these chords. That is the 7 notes. Joe Mama. So this is a C sharp, E something. No, so it's F, G, G sharp, A, and C again. Beautiful. That's beautiful, isn't it? Oh. Let's hear this. little messy, isn't it? Oh, it's a little messy. Gifting. There's nobody here. Gifting is suspended. Nobody comes to my lives. I'm old and crusty. Ain't nobody coming to my life. Don't nobody want to hear about me. When do you need it? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. It's kind of sweet though, isn't it? Oh, that's kind of loud. Let's get this highlighted. Oh, that's real loud. Now we gotta bring that down. It's way too loud. Yes. Better. Oh. Oh, washing machine. Man, I almost had electrical fire today. It's not cool, man. All right, let's make a new one. I'm hungry. You give me that love. Save it though. I do look at that love. You give me that love like I'm on a love. Should light up, alright. Girl, stood do right. Percussion. Percussion. Oh. Almost. Oh, I'm having a hard time seeing without these glasses. hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Didn't work. Almost. My sloppiness because I'm hungry. Almost. Okay, I'll change this. Almost. I need a shaker. How sick is that? I'm gonna have to import a shaker. Let's see what I gotta eat. I'm gonna have to make something. Turn it up. Turn it up. Let's grab some pizza from next door. I don't like this as much as I want to. Girl, you know You ain't got no booty. You ain't got no booty, baby. 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 You ain't got no booty, booty, booty. Let's bring you up a couple notches. I wear a couple watches. Okay, well. Leave it in. You ain't got no booty, baby. You ain't got no booty, baby. You ain't got no booty, yeah. I like it, but I don't like it. ever that don't like it. I don't like the delay. Try new things out. Spending my gifts, so what? Nobody's giving me gifts. I don't like it. I don't like the delay. Oh no, my gifts are suspended. Nobody's ever gifted me on TikTok. Ever. Oh, wait a minute. Got almost something of it. Change that thing. Can you do it? I got you there, man. Instead of this 4-bar, I usually just 4-bar it. I 4-bar it. I don't know. Nobody's listening, so I 4-bar it. I'm just having fun, man. You know, you just do your, just make your music, just do your thing. Nobody's listening, just keep going. Who cares? What, you crying because nobody's listening to you? So what? Nobody's listening to you, so what? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you that somebody should listen to you? What makes you so special? What have you done that makes people want to listen to you? You're just another person on the internet. You're not special. You're not special. Nobody's listening to me. So what? Keep going. You're not special. You like that? Yeah. Keep going. Somebody will like it. Look, somebody likes it. love yourself. You better find a way to get your act together. No, nobody listen to me. So what? Give it to 'em. You better enjoy yourself. Thank you. Yeah, that was up. You better enjoy your own self. You can't sit alone and enjoy yourself. Don't nobody want to be around you. You're just a sourpuss. You ain't no fun. Don't nobody want to be around a sourpuss. Just a sour. You better find a way to find some fun. Find some fun, damn it. You better find some fun. You better go out there and find some fun. Sourpuss. Just a sour puss and a patch puss power. Just a powered sour patch puss. Yeah. You better find something to love about you. You ain't got nothing to love about you, ain't nobody gonna love you. Let's just face the fact. Nobody loves me because there's nothing to love about you. You better exhume something to love about you. Whether it's the way you dress, your hairstyle, the funky way you walk, do something. Give me something to cling to. So I can be like, hey, there's, and I love that. Yeah. Ain't that what he said? Well, you can tell by the way I walk, I'm a woman's man. That's what he said. No time to talk. That's what he said, wasn't it? Let me get some lead action on him. See if I can get a pluck or something. It's too ethereal. No. No. Maybe, but it's not a no. Ah. Little minor action. Let me see it. Ah. Yeah. What? Let's go up an octave. Give it to me. Yeah, a little. We'll try it out. See what it sounds like. Ah! almost, you know what it's missing? Listen to this right here. That right there doesn't have a cut this out. But it doesn't. Here it is. It doesn't. It's not. Once the music. Okay, so what's happening is once you start filling it in, you'll find you're losing frequency and other things aren't pushed to the front. And the problem is with this is you'll start going into the yellow. And then eventually you'll go into the red, which means you're clipping, which means when you play it in your car, it'll be too muddy. So you gotta be careful with this. Make sure you compress. So let me listen to it. You can hear the snare good. Now let me add this clap in. See the difference? Let me add it. Okay, that was sloppy, not bad. Let me see if it quantized. Okay, it quantized. I can just go ahead and loop that out, but I'm not going to do that. So I want to do one side. Again, I missed my timing again. Thank God for quantize. Shaker. I need that just to be under. I need it to be like under. So I don't usually use loops, and there's no shame in using loops. But sometimes the loops that are already in there are good enough, and you can go ahead and download one. Get yourself one, or you can go right into Loop Station, type in what you want, say, "Hey, I want a shaker." And then you'll hear different shakers. Give me a shaker, bro. No. Kind of like that. Okay, but this is a 16th, and I'm on 16th. All right, let me hear it. No, stop it. My computer did not like that. Okay, so yeah, you hit an overload on me. So it's in there. It's in there, but it's not loud enough. And let me see, this is at 0, this is at, oh no, okay. What was that, minus? All right, let me turn it up a little bit. It's -2. It's not loud enough. It's not the shaker I want, it's too. So what they, all right, we'll try this. We'll try this one. Try this one. You know what? I'm not mad about that. I'll leave that right there. Okay, but I don't like this lead anymore. This lead is overbearing. Turn it down. Plus, it's just following the bass, so it's nothing creative. It can't be good for a good accent, though. Do this. That's not a bad accent. It's not terrible, but I'm not in love with it, so I'm gonna cut it out. Oh, let me see it. Try another lead. Let's see. This would almost. Almost had that. Too loud. All right. Pluck is number one for me. Yeah, the pluck is not working for me, guys, but I was trying to add in a little. I was trying to je ne sais quoi. I was trying to feng shui my way into like a high. That was, but I think what's happening here is my bass is so bassy. My bass is too bassy. No, but what's happening is the bass. The bass is nice, but the bass is leading the music. So when you have a bass that's leading, you got to be careful with that, especially if the bass is clipping in the C. Yeah, my bass is in the yellow. So I'm gonna take this bass, I'm gonna turn it down. That's similar to Beyonce. Almost. That's like -9. A little bit more. Yeah, almost there. About -6. What? Somebody said something? Okay, I'm almost happy with that. But I can still. Yeah. I really like this bass. So I can finagle a little bit more with this bass, but I really like the way the bass is coming through and hitting people and then like boom, 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 boom. I don't want to lose that because a lot of music is turned down. The bass is just in the back, but you know that it's there, and it's good because it's produced the right way. Sing. What do you want me to sing? I'm not really a singer. I don't really sing much, but every now and then, no, I'm not. I'm not a singer. I used to be. I used to play guitar and go out to, Yeah, I wrote plenty of songs. I just don't have a lot of them out. I used to go and play my guitar and get up on stage and sing about some girl who, slept with another man. Who cares? You know what I mean? Broken heart stuff. I used to do the broken heart stuff. Now the problem with opening up a singing track is this computer is 2015 and it is loaded down. Like all the memory is almost up with this. So whenever I try to sing something or I try to record something, it delays. So I'll show you. You guys are like, sing. Grab my dusties, my old faithfuls, and I like when the audience says, hey, do this. I'm like, I know that I don't have the best studio equipment, but I don't make any money doing this other than posting my stuff on CD Baby, and every now and then I'll get a couple pennies, which is cool. My copywritten stuff. Let's see if these puppies gonna work for me. If not, I'm gonna have to. I don't even think they're. See if they got any juice. I know I'll never. I have a brand new pair of headphones. I don't know where they're at. Nah, these guys are. I keep holding on to all the good is gone, and I know I'll never love this way again. Broken heart songs are the best, aren't they? They just kick you right in the ding dong, don't they? Should I give up or should I? It isn't amen. Keep writing them broken heart songs. We need that. Should I give up or should I? It isn't amen. Keep singing that broken heart stuff. Everybody got a broken heart, don't they? You can just walk up to somebody on the street. Hey, who broke your heart today? They'll name some random dude you don't care about. Hey, broke my heart. They'll even name one of their pets. My dog. My dog died. Broke my heart. Scruffy. Scruffy died. Scruffy. Here's to you, Scruff. Here's to Scruffy. Scruff. Scruff's in doggy heaven. Dogging it up. Scruff. Here's to you, big guy. Scruff, here's to you. Scruff was a good dog. Oh, you meant the music as you're making a beat. I assume you also sang. Oh, I sang? Are you a colored person, Charles? Sir, can you sing? Sing. Scruffy! Who names their dog Scruffy anymore? Let me see if I'm going to get any music out of this. Okay. All right. But, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Can you guys still hear this? Oh, you guys can't hear this. Leave Brittany alone, Chris Crocker. Brittany alone. Oh, Chris Crocker was my guy. Whatever happened to him? Somebody go get Chris Crocker. Put him on the mic. Go get Chris Crocker. Somebody go get Chris Crocker. Leave Brittany. Oh, my goodness. But let me see if I can do any singing on here now that you mentioned that. While you guys are watching me do this, you can. Oh, yeah. Love, don't you, baby? I know that. Oh, you need some love, don't you? Don't you need some love? Hey, you need some love, I know. shake them down, boom, bang, 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 beat them down, boom, bang, 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 I do need love, bang, bang, girl, you need loving, bang, bang, oh, when the rain comes down, yeah, girl, you need some loving, don't you? And when the sun comes back around, girl, you need some loving, don't you? You need some love. You need some love. Love, girl. You need some deep love, don't mind it in the back on me all day, all night. Better get that love, somebody give us some love. Somebody give us some love now. Somebody give us love, now. Need a bit of little your love, I got them bang, pop, boom, I like them now. On down, 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 yeah. Girl, I'ma love you on down, yeah. Gonna love you on down, baby. Yeah, you need that love. Yeah, you need love. Yeah, I could random, hey. That's back when a 50-year-old can get on the mic and just say anything. Drop it off at the disco, and it's a hit. Yeah, there were a lot of old guys who were. There were a lot of old guys who would drop something off at Arista Records and be like, "Hey, man, go ahead." And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, man, we just gonna try this on the radio, and it's a hit." You're like, "What?" Yeah, man, let's go on tour. Like, man, I got a wife and kid in the job, man. Well, what do you want to do? Hey, honey, I'll be right back. I'll be back in a year. Baby God. Baby on Stanley. They be on that tour bus. Get down. Man, I'm trying to tell you, it's anybody's game back in the day. Nowadays, if you're 25, you're old. You're old. What are you doing out here, man? Let me tell you something. You're 25. One of these days, you're gonna be 26. You know what I mean? You just keep going. You're like, I'm about to go out in the middle of the highway and start jamming. Just don't care. Just be safe, but don't care, man. Just do whatever. Do whatever. Let the people, just think the people who were young, 2 years ago, they're like, I'm old. Soon as you get out of high school, people start calling you old. So don't worry about them. Look at the guy who made the song about the rabbit with his kid. You know, it was in the New York Times. Yeah, it made the rabbit because his toddler kept saying gibberish, and he took the gibberish and made it into a song. That song hit the New York Times. People liked it so much on TikTok that he was like, you know what? I'm going to release the song. He went and released the song, and then somebody made up pictures with the song. And then the song hit the New York Times. And this is a dad. This is like a 40-year-old, 300-pound guy just at home playing a piano. I'm telling you, man, if you are sitting up and wallowing that nobody wants to do anything with you, and man, you are wasting your precious air. Look, I don't get phone calls. I haven't had company since I've been here. Listen, I've been here for years. Not one woman has stopped over here. They don't even know where I live. My house is full of appliances. When I want some company, I go out there and fix a washing machine. That's what I do. And then I get on here and talk to you young people. But you know what? My bills are paid. You know what I'm saying? When I'm hungry, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm still strong in my body. Like, don't worry about what other people are doing. Because they're just going to do them. They don't care. They don't care about what you got going on. You care about you, and other people will come around and they'll be like, you know what? I see you. Like the other place I used to live, I would go out and fix my car right there on the street, you know, or I would be, you know, messing with appliances and fixing them, and people would see me. And one day, one guy was like, hey, you're the one that be over there fixing all your stuff, aren't you? I was like, yeah. He's like, we see you. That's what he said to me. He's like, yeah, you be fixing all your stuff. He's like, we see you. He said, we. So just keep doing what you're doing, and people see you. And you know, eventually what happened was people that saw me, you know, mess around with appliances and stuff, they start coming to me. Yeah, they said, hey, do you know how to, like my dad, God rest his soul, my dad bought a house, and there's a tree in the back of the house he no longer wanted. So he figured out how to cut the tree down. And his neighbor saw him cutting the tree down. And he said, hey, can you cut my tree down? And he was like, yeah. Well, his neighbor saw him cutting the tree down. And it just kept going. Next thing you know, he had a business. So he knew another black man who was already doing lawn services. And mind you, this is back in 70 or whatever. And he was like, yo, my business is booming, but I'm only one man. Can I get can I add on with you or do something? And the guy was like, I would, but, you know, there's some people who saw you, and they already told me if I help you out, then my business is going to go down. And that was the end of his tree cutting business. That was it. Because he couldn't sustain, and he couldn't get any help. And that was it. That black man told him, he's like, I can't help you because my business will go elsewhere. And that was it. That was it for his business. Now, he had a job at Goodyear for 36 years, but it's just a shame that it happens like that. But the whole point is, you keep doing something positive. Even the Bible says that. The Bible says work with your hands. Do something respectful. It does. So yeah, I mean, I don't mean to sound preachy, but I'm just saying I don't get company. I don't got women. You don't even know that I'm here. But I celebrate myself every day. I do. I don't care what it is. I don't care. I celebrate me. And I don't go out and you better celebrate me like some, idiot. I I live in a 1 bedroom apartment. Every now and then there's a roach on the wall I got to kill. But I keep a can of Raid. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, let that be the reason. Go about your business. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I got a hoopty outside my truck, giving me issues, but I still go. I'm glad to see it. I can start that engine, put a little air in the tire. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? I gotta buy some brakes. I gotta get some front. I gotta go out and change the front brakes now that it's not snowing anymore. Well, I don't know. It snowed a couple days ago, but I gotta go out and put some front brakes on it. So I'm gonna do that. Probably do it myself. I don't know. I might pay somebody to do it just to be more expedient. But I do know how to do it. But yeah, celebrate yourself. So it's missing something. It's missing something. It's missing something. But I do like it when I don't have the like when I cut this out. I like this. Yeah, I really like that. Cartilage goes out on your knees, boy. It's painful just to breathe. You're like, oh, my land. Woo! You'd be like, oh. Ah, mercy. You used to run at, 10 mile an hour? Now you can't even. Now you stand up and you got issues. I did want to try out my Your One. Oh. I think somebody's listening to me on TikTok. How you doing, whoever you are? I don't see your name, but what up with you? Sky high, sky high. Boom, bam, to the moon. What's your legacy? How will you be remembered? Do you want to be remembered? Do you care? Do you care about being remembered? Hamburger. Michael was the light of the room. He was just a light. Jody Arias. He was a light. He was the light of the room. So she took him off the planet. Jody Arias, what a clown. No one will ever convict me. Yeah, you're going to jail for life. Jody Harris. Let me see if I can get some singing going on. It's gonna be. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, better pick up sticks. 1, 2. See if I picked up anything. All right, let me get this microphone. See if this microphone's gonna work. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, better shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, get too loud. Jody Harris. It's Jody Harris in Jody Harris, starring Jody Harris. Hi, I'm Jody Harris, and I took my boyfriend off the planet just because I was jealous. And then I went to court and said, no one will convict me because I'm a pretty woman. And then I was convicted. And now I live in a 5x6 for the rest of my life because I wasn't thinking too straight. And here's what I want you to know about me. For one, I'm a damn good artist, and she is. She's actually a very good visual artist. 2, I hate bologna sandwiches, but that's all they have where I'm at. So I have to eat them. Oh my goodness gracious. And that's the worst thing about being here. Besides the guards filling me up whenever they want to. Besides the guards, harassing me whenever they want to. Oh, okay. Yeah. With Jody Harris. All right, so this is an old 8-ball. This microphone is probably 20 years old. See if I can get some. See if I can get a little action out of it. Oh, that's loud. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, let's see what I picked up. Okay, it's got a delay, but it picked it up. Yeah, it's still delaying, but not that much. So let me, you guys can hear what I got so far. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's not terrible, but it's still delaying. So let me do a little microphone magic and put some put a channel on it. Drums, no voice. Let me go down here to male voice, male Vox 2, natural. No, I want male, just male voice, lead male vocal, and then I'm gonna put a spreader. No, I will put an adaptive limiter on it. Then I will put delay, distortion. No, I don't want any delays, distortions. Just want to turn it up a little bit. Pitch, reverb, specialize. No, none of that yet. Just let me hear what it sounds like. All right. I am going to put sounds louder, but I'm going to put it. Well, I guess you guys can. Well, no. I'm going to put an exciter on it, adaptive limiter, and then I'm going to put I'll put your mama on it now. Overdrive phase, pander, a limiter. I have a limiter. I have adaptive limiter. No, I wanted the modulator chorus. No, I wanted a phaser. No, I gotta put a spreader on it. Spreader's cool. Image modulation, pitch, reverb. Do I have a reverb? Okay, I'll put a space design reverb on it. So it's going to be really spacey. But let me cut this down right now so it's not ridiculous. And then I will put a exciter. No, I already have an exciter. Pitch. I was looking for something in particular. Pitch shift modulator. No. I wanted to put a auto filter. The EQ. I already have an EQ on it. Probably a compressor. Noise gate. Not now. Overdrive. Delay, echo. I was looking for something else, but let's see what it sounds like. Oh, yeah. All right, this is going to be really funky, but this is going to be funky like a monkey. All right, let me try this. Hold on a second. Cuts. Yeah. That was off. You need some love, don't you, baby? Yeah. You need some love. All right. Yeah, still delaying, but yeah, it's still delaying. But here's what I'm gonna do because somebody asked me the same. And your mama. Somebody say something. A storyteller shares dramatic tales about. Oh, that's AI. AI up in this mug. All right, copy. I am a storyteller. I wrote a book called The Sorrowed King. I only sold one copy. But I wrote it. So, you know, I got out there. I did it. I did it. So, you know, kiss my grits. You know what I'm saying? I wrote it. You need some love. Yeah. All right, I need some water. You know, I wrote it. Made $10. So yeah, my music is always people use my music. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'll make a couple pennies every now and then off of it. You better do it. Better put yourself out there. Let me see if I can get something. Yeah. You need some love. Yeah. Yeah. You need some love. Yeah. You need some love now, don't you, baby? Yeah. Yeah. Let me say it again. It's what it sounds like for you people who are still listening. Yeah. You need some love. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's so delayed. You need some love. Yeah. See how delayed it sounds? This is why I don't record voice, because it's so delayed. And, you know, I don't know how to fix that. I don't know what mechanics fixes that. You know what? Let me. What is this? Align bars. Align bars. Let me see that. Oh yeah. Nope. You need some love. Oh yeah. Yeah. You need some love. Still delayed. No. I'm gonna quantize it to 1/16 and just see what it does. Yeah. No, I can already tell. Yeah, you're not gonna work. It's why I stopped recording, songs, but yeah, there it is right there. You need some love, yeah. Yeah, it's off. You need some love, yeah. No. I don't know how to fix this, but I mean, I have songs on SoundCloud, Tone 202. I have other songs that are, if you guys want to hear a song, I have some random stuff that I've. So I also have another computer you can see right here. And I forgot the password to this, but once I get back into this one, I'm going to probably actually record. So this is another Mac right here. And I'm probably, after I sell a couple washers, I'm probably going to go and grab a new Mac. They're about $500 out of the Mac store. I want the support, so I have to buy it out of the Mac store. But yeah, I'm gonna drop that $500 and get that after I get some brakes for my truck. But the brake pads are only like $35. But yeah, I'm gonna sell a couple washers, and I need to sell about 3 washers. I don't have enough. I'm just going up there and be like, boom, 3 washers. And I got what? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 of them ready to go. Yep. I sell 3 of them. I'm going to head right on up to the Mac store, get a brand new Mac, and start recording again. Yeah. I'm tired of this. But this baby has been hanging out. This is 2013. This is 2015. No, this is 2009. This is 2015. So yeah, I just want a new computer so I can start singing again, making songs. But I'll play a song that I've written. I've got so many of them. I'll play a song that Get Yourself Saved. Jesus loves you, man. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light. So get yourself saved. Quit messing around. I just got a bunch of beats on here. I just got a bunch of beats on here. I don't gotta. Where's my songs at? I got beats like this. I've done nothing with this beat. Just some random stuff I never did anything with. Once upon a time not long ago, not myself, injustice That was Slick Rick, by the way. Here's Frozen Love remix. Frozen Love. This is the remix, it's not the.
Man, and I'll show you everything you need to know. Man, and I'll show you everything you need to know.
JB, chilling on Fifth Street. Saw this tenderoni like, that's how they used to set it up back in the 90s. Yeah, me and JB. Yeah, on the MIC. That's how they used to set it up back in the day. Yeah, okay. Me and JB. Yeah. Yo, who that over there? Yo, Jay, what up, homie? What's good? Man, I was walking around the hood. Seen this tenderoni on me. She looking lovely. Only I was that guy. So I walked up to her and said hi. She said, hey, what's your name? I said, big girl, what's the game? She said, that's what they used to do back in the, and it was a hit. And it was a hit. I'm still trying to find one of my songs. I'm just over here jamming. I'm sorry. I'm hungry. I'm pizza. I'm just over here rocking. Gotta put shoulder into it, yo. Okay. What's some light skinned girls and some Kelly Rowlands? And some Kelly Rowlands. What's some light skinned girls and some Kelly Rowlands? Man, that's a frozen love. Suggest my soul. It's a frozen love. Suggest the next song to play. Oh, this AI. I think the only person on here is AI. Yeah, because nobody's saying anything and it's all AI. But why would AI commented on Frozen Love? Wow. AI is something else. Oh well. Yeah, I think it's only AI. That's cool. Maybe AI will push my music. First of all, let me say that I'm the one that brought you flowers yesterday. Oh, and most of all, although you never knew, I've always thought about me and you as a bride and groom. Oh, let's set the record straight. I know I came too late. Oh, he's more my son, he's a better man than I. Oh, but most of all, we were never close at all. And I doubt you could love me the way that you wanted to. And there's my copyright strike. On my own self, this is my music. Every dream, the same I love you as I do. Does he scream the boy yours? No. Does he know what it is to have them to hold you? Cause I'm sure he's not sure. Take this no more. Don't work it out. This is so 90s right here. 80s. And this would have been hit in the 80s. I would have dropped this in 85. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no. Hey, Cosmo. Let's set the record straight. Oh, the same I love you. Ooh. Glasses on. These glasses are giving me fits. Bifocals. Pretty cool.
I am no longer afraid to wander outside of the boundaries you have set for me.
That's comprehensive. Erasing this, actually. Plus, the trash. That's my poetry.
I want you to call. Yo, what's happening, everybody?
All kind of compliments from us today. Last night, I had a cram piece. One of them does you sneaking up on me. You had a shot night. Talking about dedications. Telling me you're asking me. Wedding bells and coming rain. Last night, woke up in a cold sweat. I had a dream I can't forget. I don't know what it means. Maybe we got to. Maybe I should forget about it. Maybe we should talk about it. I wrote that song so long ago. Wanted to explain, but sudden change of my mind. Anxiety is taking over me. I can hardly sleep. Love has a way of making me a castaway, drowning me in seas of lost memory.
Lord, have mercy.
Releasing all of your stuff. I wanted to explain my sudden change of mind. There's anxiety. Ooh.
He caught me getting high.
Tasha something. Forgot her name, but good poet, but I don't need her stuff.
Nomenclature.
Damn good poet though, but I don't listen to it, so it's just clogging up my.
Nomenclature.
Really good poet. I met her once. Tasha Jones, I think her name is. I don't listen to her music. And I need the space. Definitely get rid of that. Poetry sucks. I've been down for so long. I produced that. But oh my God. That's mine. You have to forgive me. That's mine. This is mine.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? This is Tone. I gave you.
Oh, here's Frozen Love.
It's your boy Tone, straight out of Pittsburgh, chilling in Columbus, Ohio, rocking all area crews. This one goes out to all my hip house heads. Let's go, man. Come on. Come on. Come on.
That's a fine damn girl. Oh, girl.
Come on.
2009, boy, this is a long time since I. I like this one. I don't have nothing to do. Yeah. Let me talk to him. Shit, let me talk to him. Everything nothing worth listening to. Every now and then you get a good song out of him. Are you an American? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Out of tune and terrible. Like I've seen it before. I forgot whose song that is, but I don't listen to it. So goodbye. Check it. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. This would be a dope Christian song. This would be something Mary would get on. Be a dope Christian song. Yeah. I gotta say, I gotta say, I'm in and out. I gotta say this. Yeah, Lord have mercy on my soul. I'm still holding on to things. I don't want to let them go. I still, you know, Lord have mercy on my soul. Don't let that go. How yeah, I can. One more time. Lord, I gotta say this. I'm still holding on to things. I know I should let them go. Yeah, I can hear a little something coming together. Lord, Lord, yeah, I gotta say this. Lord, 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 have mercy on my soul. I'm still holding on to things. I know I should let them go. Okay, yeah. Your hand. Yeah. Your hand. Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. Anybody hear it? All right, I'm gonna let it go then.